Hey, what's up guys? Cristian Urena here. Just won YCS Colombia. I'm showing you guys my deck that I used and played and reasons why I played specific cards. Before I do that, I want to do shoutouts. I want to shoutouts to the people I mainly test with, Pack, Walter, and Heisem. And I also want to shout out the people that I tested with for the other 3v3s and other YCSs, because all these YCSs together kind of just like all came together and made me finally win this one. Like all the testing from Costa Rica, Vegas, Australia, like got 16th, 8th, 4th, and then finally won. So I can't like thank those people enough. You guys know who you are, like Luca, Cam, Pack, Walter, like Heisem. Just means a lot to me. Thank you guys again for helping me out. Shout out to my girlfriend Lexi. She helped me out a lot, and she always supports me and always wants me to win and do well. Shout out to people that work for me, Edgar, Tyler, and River. Without them, I wouldn't be able to do any of this, so I appreciate them also. And yeah, that's pretty much it, I think. And I'll get to the deck profile. So for engine, it's very similar: 3 Witch, 3 Ash, 2 Populous, 1 Oak. This is like this, you have to play these. These are like the main cards you have to use to get your combos going. Two Flamebirch, 1 Jet Synchro. YCS Sydney, I was thinking about cutting these, but like the deck just sucks without the tuner and the extra Flamebirch for a lot of the combos. Jet Synchron's so broken, that's the main reason to play this deck. It lets you end on Baron and Savage. Without these, like, there's no real reason to play these. So, I mean, no real reason to play this deck. It just doesn't feel that good. For non-engine, I kind of went back and forth on this a lot. Yeah, because Australia I lost because I didn't draw non-engine. I was just not drawing enough non-engine the whole day. Basically just up the hand trap ratios again, kind of like the first list we had. The hand traps are roll. It's for crossout. Yeah, Bailey just for crossout, but this card was actually really good, and maybe play more copies in the future. It's really good, especially now that people are playing the Cashtira version. 3 Effect Baylor, 3 Mourner, 3 Imperm. These are like the best ones because this hits a Witch. These hit your normal summon Ash or Poplar or whatever the normal summon play is. So these are like the best ones because they just have the chance to automatically stop them. 3 Ash, generic. I mean, it sucks they can heat up, but it's still so good. Like your opponent's playing basically, all these are basically FTK decks, so you just want to stop them. So level 3 tuner 2 helps with making Baron with Lich. And then the card that I was thinking about cutting from last time, but I still ended up playing 3 copies, was Nib. It was actually really good. It overperformed really a lot this tournament. I don't know why. It was just really good this tournament, like combination with Ash, combination with Imperm, Mourner on Witch, and then like nibbing them later in an awkward position. Even if they go Ash and you Mourner Populous and you have Nib, that combo works. So it was just a lot better. Really good with Droll as well. So adding the 2 more Mourners from like my last YCS and the Droll gave me 3 more cards that are good in combination with the Nibiru. So Nibiru ended up being a lot better this time, which makes sense. And I would not cut it now because now I see how powerful the 2 card combinations are. I'd even maybe want, like again, like I might want to bump this just because all the 2 card combinations are a lot better than I thought they were. Yep. So spells. 1 for 1 is broken. You have to play it. It's one of your extenders. I didn't play like, I'll show you. So put 3 cross out. I didn't play like the triple talents. I only just played 1 for the cross out. This is the 41st card. It never came up where I had to cross out of talents. You could cut talents if you'd want. I just wanted it for cross out. I think it's fine if you cut it, but again, like this card was, it didn't matter. It did not matter this tournament if I did not have it in my deck. I also always side it out when I go second. So, yep. So 1 talents, and then basically just more copies of your other cards. You have 3 bonfire and 3 wanted. You just have to max out on these. These are best cards in the deck. And the last 2 cards, you have to play Original and Temple. No Lullaby this time, just because last tournament, there wasn't even that many mirror matches in Australia, and I was like, I'm going to Colombia, so it'd probably be very similar in Swiss. I was wrong. Lullaby would have been insane again, obviously, but it's really hard to make that call because that card could be either the best card in your deck or the worst card in your deck. And I didn't want to take that gamble. Also, I wanted to fit in more hand traps this time, so just no room for it in the main deck. But in the side deck, obviously we did side the card because it's insane. We have to put this in every time we go in first and second versus the mirror match. I went against Andres Torres because I drew this card. He had Baron Summer Limit. I got to Lullaby. I went Snake Eye Ash and Poplar. I get Field Spell for Flamebridge. I went Lullaby for Veiler. Next turn he went Snake Eye Ash Search. Then he went, well, first he went Baron, popped my thing, I Veilered it. Then he went Snake Eye Ash Search Popless. Snake Eye Ash sacked the Summer Limit, I Ash it. Then he couldn't end on a board, and the next turn I won. So like this card alone helps you beat Summer Limit sometimes. Helps you beat, yeah, pretty much Summer Limit. It's really good against Summer Limit. It just helps you extend through anything. Even if they draw you, it just becomes a special summon. It's every card in your deck. Like it's 3 more copies of every card in your deck, and it's just like this is the best card. This is the best side deck card in the mirror match. 4 Bestials. This was actually sacrilege told us to play the second Duelist from my account. I was like, you know what, run it. It was funny because like the only reason not to play this and play a Assyrian is because you don't want to draw them together, obviously. And it actually happened to me where I drew them together, and I was like, oh my god, why did I not play the 4th copy of a name? But overall, Jerusalem was good. I can't complain. Like I still won the game anyway, but you could in theory still play the Serenity if you want. But obviously, mathematically, it's really unlucky if you draw them together. But yeah, I think Jerusalem's really good. I like these so much. These buses are so good. And I did end up practice. Like, if you watched the last video, I kind of explained a lot more in detail about the deck. And I didn't know if I wanted to put these into Mirror Match or against Fire King. And then I ended up doing that. I just put in like all the Bestials. And then I'll show you the other cards I put in. But I just put in everything I can put in against the Mirror Match. Hope I draw some like a 2-card combination, whether it's Bestial plus Droll or like Droll plus Nib or Bestial plus Nib. As long as you draw like a 2-card combination, you can stop the mirror match, and it was just really good for me, and I've definitely played again. 2 more copies of Droll. Again, another one of the cards that you just have to like draw 2 or 3 card combination of hand traps and just stop your opponent from playing, and then play on your next turn. So this card overperformed insane. Like all these people are playing the cash version now, so you can just Droll them and then play on your turn. So it's really good. And then to go along with the Lullabies, obviously. But when you go first, these are just the best card in the game. Your opponent just can't play, and it probably should get banned. It's not a fun card. And then this was like the last addition to the deck. I was really worried about the Runic Stun decks, and actually I only put it in once, and it was in the finals, and it won me the finals. So like, I'm happy I put it in, but I still don't like siding it that much. It's 3 Cosmic. Yeah, I mean, again, like Runic Stun's really good. You can put in versus Flunderies. Actually, I did put in versus Flunderies. I didn't draw it, but I did put in against the Flunderies guy. But yeah, it sucks because like this card's not that generic, and it's not that good against all the meta decks. But it's like the best thing we have. If there's ever like another card that can ban us and traps without having to pay a huge cost. The extra deck, it's pretty much the same thing I've been playing the whole time. I'll just go over it real quick. 1 Formula, 1 Savage, 1 Baron. Yeah, this is how you win. These are the best cards in the deck. That's how you interrupt your opponent. Raging Phoenix and Zolantis, how you kill your opponent. Promethean, Party Combos, Selene. Mandatory, if you watch any of the combos videos, you make this card like at least like once a match, maybe twice a match. Appaloosa, you make this card in every combo almost. Was all. 1 Nightmare Phoenix, 1 Hida, 1 Dark. These are your link 2s. Obviously, these are like your kind of like going second link 2s, I guess. You use these all the time to link climb and just start playing. 1 IP. This card is how you end on this card most of the time in your end board. So it's in your small trap card zone. Obviously, summon it. 1 SP, 1 Link Revo. These are just, you have to play them. This is like probably the best link in the game. And then the last card I love playing, Typhon. If you watch any of the last 3 YCS deck profiles, I love this card. I'll always play it. Every tournament, this card wins me like 1 or 2 matches. I know like access code is a lot easier to kill people with, but if you can, you're probably gonna win those games anyway. At least I feel like so. And then this card lets you win the games where you can't win. And yeah, and then that's pretty much the deck profile. Thank you guys for watching, and if you like the video, like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks.